Hi, my name is Dan, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to install Cauldron on a Mac using Conda. First, go to unnotebook.com and click Get Started. Here you can review the system requirements. Cauldron requires Python 3 and will not run on Python 2. You can see what versions we support. And also your computer must have a 64-bit operating system. This is also where the documentation lives for this tutorial, so you can follow the steps, with the first being installing the Python package. Then we will install the desktop application of Cauldron, and finally we'll do a quick hello world to get an idea of the flow of working with Cauldron. Okay, let's get started. Open up your terminal and type in the command conda install -c Ernst Cauldron and hit return. It's going to ask if you want to proceed. Type Y and hit return. Let's check and make sure that was done right. So I'm going to bring up Python and I'm going to import Cauldron. And then I'm going to check for the version by typing Cauldron, period, underscore, underscore, version, underscore, underscore, hit return. And there it is. We're up to date and have the proper version as per the timing of this tutorial. So we're on to step number 2, which is to install the desktop application. So go to the Mac section and click Standard Installer. It's downloading. As soon as it's downloaded, you can launch the installer. Now I'm going to drag Cauldron over into the Applications folder. There it is. And let's launch Cauldron. Say OK. And Cauldron has automatically detected the path to the Python executable. But if you have more than one instance of Python running on your machine, you may have to do this manually. But since this looks good, I'm going to hit Start. Now we're ready to create our first notebook. So I'm going to hit Create. I'm going to give the notebook a name. I'm going to call it Notebook Friday. And it also looks for a directory for where I'd like these files to be stored. And I'm going to store them right here in this folder. And I'm going to also just accept all the defaults for the sake of this tutorial. Hit Create. And here it is. I'm in my first notebook. And it's called Notebook Friday. It's asking for a step. So I just click here to create a step. And then here. And I can see the step here, and it's created a file, s01.py. And this is where we're different than other notebooks. We do not code in the browser. You get to use your favorite IDE. And so I'm going to go to my favorite IDE, which is PyCharm. We've already created this project using Cauldron, so I'm not going to create it here, but I am going to open it with PyCharm. And you can see right down here that in this folder, there's Notebook Friday. I'm going to select that and open it. And I can see that I have Notebook Friday open there, and there's that first step file. And I'm going to bring that in. And we always import the Cauldron library into every step, but since this is just a simple hello world, I'm going to delete that and type print hello world. Now I'm going to go back to Cauldron and I'm going to click this button here to run that step. And there it is, hello world. Now if I want to edit that, again, I go back to my IDE and I make the changes there, hello universe. I want to run it in Cauldron, so again I run it. And there it is, there's the change, hello universe. If I want to add another step, I simply click here. For the next step, I can go before or after. I'm going to go after, and I can build out my notebook in this fashion. If you have more questions, please visit us at unnotebook.com or on GitHub, and you can contact us on Gitter. Thanks.